Let's look at game levels, starting with the track scores. What this does is when the score is submitted via the level 1 or level lost message, it is then sent to the achievement system and or the scoreboard system. So if you are using either of those, you'll want to check this. If you're not using either one, then you can safely uncheck it and the scores won't be tracked. When tracking a score, this determines if the better score is the lower score or the higher score. So maybe if you're doing a time-based level, then the lower score would be better. Or if you're using total accumulated points, then higher score would be better. This is the unlock mode. So you have a choice between none. That means that the level will not unlock automatically and you will need to manage it yourself via scripts. Stars accumulated and previous level complete mean that when you achieve enough stars to unlock the level, the player must also complete the previous level. So if level 4 unlocks with 3 stars, no matter when the player gets 3 stars, level 4 will not unlock until they have completed level 3. And this is stars accumulated, which unlocks levels based on the number of stars, and the level before it being completed doesn't matter. You will see in a moment inside the actual level data, it has a spot for the number of stars required. Just like we described earlier, the level is locked. The player won't be able to access it until it is unlocked by stars. So this is where you put in how many stars are required to access the level. As you can see here for level 1, I have 0, and level 2 is 1, level 3 is 3. I think I may stick with, no, level 5 jumps up to 7. Cost to unlock is the ability for the player to choose to spend money and unlock the level early. So this is how much, and so I'm saying for 175 gold coins, the player can unlock the level early. You can also do gems and ads and things like that to unlock it. So if you selected to do ads, then set this to 0 or 1. Well, so if you select to do ads, then the player will have to watch a 30-second ad before the level will automatically unlock at the end of the ad. All right, so load a scene. This tells the Freemium Starter Kit that you want Unity to load a new scene when this level is loaded. What you may do here is assign a scene to each level or the same scene to multiple levels, whatever works out for you there. When you turn this on, it gives you a list of scenes that you have added to your build. So just creating the scene won't do it. You actually have to add it to your build. And if you know that you want to load scenes with levels, but you're at the point of building the levels here and you have not created the scenes yet, simply create empty scenes with the names that you want to use and add them in here so you don't have to come back and do it. Let's turn that off. Level resources. So this is the name of a file or the path to a file of a Unity resource that you can load. So whatever it is you want to load, you can use it with the resource load command. This level number, this is the number of the level, and preferably you keep these in chronological order and don't skip any. That does make things a little easier on the system. But this is how the system knows that if you're on level 5, then the next level to unlock is 6, and so on and so forth. It also knows what the current level is and things like that. This is filled in automatically when you create a new level just based on what the last one entered was. But if you go rearranging the level order using the up and down arrows here to move a level around, or you delete and add a level, whatever, you will need to adjust this number manually to make it fit. The load level data is just whatever data that you might need for the level. I like to put in JSON that describes the information that I need for that given level. And usually, depending on what my needs are, I usually will build a tool that will go through and construct the JSON data for me for each of them. You could easily put just a comma delimited data in here, or XML if you wanted to do that. Whatever data you want that you feel like you can parse, however you feel like doing that, you can put in here and will come in with each level you load. So let's look at completion rewards. So this is the reward for completing the level the first time. And just like all rewards, you can have one or many, and you just click add new reward here to add a new one. And of course, you click the button to select the reward that you want to give to the player. And the optional replay rewards, as these are rewards that the player gets if they play a second, third, or fourth time. That way you can give better rewards for the first time through, and then the second time through you can give items that you don't mind them farming. That'll be it for levels. Let's move on to the next one.